For all of the different boss fights that a video game could throw at us, there will always be a select few characters that we can't fight. They may be powerful side characters, remnants of a different time, or simply foes that would make for fun encounters. Regardless, let's take a look at 15 bosses we'd like to fight, but can't. Metal Devil, Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. The Chariot-class Horus Titan, better known as the Metal Devil in the New World, is unmatched in its destructive power. After all, it was a single swarm that resulted in the Pharaoh Plague and once put an end to humanity. In Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, they're inactive, but not completely out of the picture. While reactivating one could result in another apocalypse-level event, it would still be kinda cool to fight. Maybe in a VR scenario of sorts. Rusted Kushala Daora, Monster Hunter World, Iceborne. Kushala Daora is one of the more hated Elder Dragons in Monster Hunter World if you haven't gotten the stun windows down yet. Nevertheless, it would have been cool to fight its rusted variant since it sticks to a more physical combat style. Alas, this isn't possible in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Its husk is present in Hoarfrost Reach as a neat little Easter egg, but that's about it. At least there's a Master Rank version of regular Kushala, so yay. The G-Man, Half-Life series. Yes, the G-Man is more of a middleman, a facilitator, so on and so forth, as opposed to the generic bad guy. Nevertheless, he gave you the choice of working for his employers or facing certain death in Half-Life 1, and then just simply hung around in the sequel, being all cryptic and mysterious. He did help Alex in the recent VR title, but then proceeded to confine her and depart. Whatever his motives may be, the G-Man has earned a good thwack, or 3. The Glorious, The Legend of Heroes. From its introduction in Trails in the Sky SC, the Glorious has been a fairly big thorn in the hero's side. Whether it's a Stellan company having to evade it to ultimately save Liberal, or the annoying Aeons and ships it sent out during the summit in Trails of Cold Steel 4, the warship is a nuisance and there's never a proper confrontation. With so many sequels still to come, it just may happen, but will it be glorious? No pun intended. One can certainly hope. Blisk, Titanfall 2. You'll work your way through all of the different Apex Predators at Blisk's command in Titanfall 2, but the main man himself is out of reach. In the end, he'll leave a card on BT's hull inviting Jack to join the Predators, before walking away, but there's no actual boss fight. Hilariously enough, by exploiting a glitch, it's possible to kill Blisk when he's on the hull. Again, not a real fight, but it's still pretty funny. ATRIOX, Halo Infinite. Of the various plot twists in Halo Infinite's campaign, ATRIOX was one of the strangest. Billed as this world beater who easily took down Master Chief, defeated the UNSC, and CZ to Halo, you find out that he's already dead. Allegedly dead. Which means you never actually get a rematch in game. By the end, it's revealed that ATRIOX is actually alive, we think, unsealing a door leading to the Endless and initiating yet another cliffhanger. So it looks like we're gonna have to wait a year or two for the follow-up. We hope. Achilles, Hades. There are many helping Zagreus escape the underworld and reach the surface, one of them being Achilles. The legendary warrior of Troy is soft-spoken, yet wise, and has a quest reuniting him with a former ally. However, among the many challenges that must be overcome, it would have been cool to have a mock fight with Achilles. Even Cerberus gets his chance to shine in battle if you increase the heart level enough, so why not? Darth Vader, Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Order. Of all the moments in Jedi Fallen Order that still stand out to this day, Darth Vader's arrival is easily at the top. He appears, promptly kills Trilla, and disposes of Cere, and then effortlessly overwhelms Cal Kestis. For a brief moment, it seems like there's going to be a boss fight, but the sheer difference in power turns the level into an escape sequence. Hopefully we get a proper duel with Vader someday. Xivu Arath, Destiny 2. Ever since Oryx's arrival in The Taken King, we've known about his siblings, Savathun and Xivu Arath, for several years. Savathun finally got her time to shine in the recent Witch Queen expansion, Jivor Wrath has been involved since Forsaken, becoming trapped in the Dreaming City's curse, being the main reason for Keitel's arrival in Season of the Chosen, and also creating the Wrathborn. Yet, we've never had a chance to go toe-to-toe with her, much less get some form of payback. It's probably coming at some point, but the wait is pretty excruciating. Elder Dragon GREYOLL, Elden Ring. Of the many dragons encountered in Elden Ring, GREYOLL in the Dragon Barrow is by far the least threatening. Due to being afflicted by the Scarlet Rot, she's unable to fly and must rely on her children to defend her. They're also the key to her defeat though. Slay them and she's also defeated. However, players have found that by sneaking past the other dragons, it's possible to kill GREYOLL by using a bleed weapon. This can be done fairly early into a run for 87,000 plus runes. It's a shame that there's no boss fight with her, but who can say no to easy runes? Blue Dragon, Demon Souls. The Blue Dragon appears along with the Red Dragon in Archstone of the Small King, but makes sporadic appearances throughout the world. It's usually just breathing fire, killing anything unfortunate enough to wander into its path. While it can be killed, it's not through any boss battle. Attacking it in 1-1 causes it to flee, while in 1-4 it simply sits in place, takes damage, and then unceremoniously disintegrates upon death. Skullface, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. It's pretty crazy how despite such little screen time, Skullface became one of the more despicable villains in Metal Gear history. The violation of Paz, attacking on Mother Base, the development of a parasite which could kill all English-speaking individuals. The list really just keeps going on. However, revenge isn't in the cards though. Instead, it's the third child who betrays Skullface and uses Sahelanthropus to severely wound him. Crushed and simply left to die, he's ultimately killed by Huey via a single shot to the head. No epic battle and no catharsis. Which is the intention, but it still sucks. Hraesvelgr, God of War, 2018. Hraesvelgr is a very special entity in God of War, simply looking down on the residents of Helheim with indifference. As such, there's no real reason to fight him, and no telling just how powerful he could be. But such is a God of War game. When confronted with an overwhelming being like this, the first question is always whether it can be killed or not. Given that Hraesvelgr is a Jotnar who had been hunted to execution by Thor, it's possible that he plays a part in the sequel, so never say never. Dutch van der Linde, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, it was eventually Micah who was revealed to be the traitor, and he eventually got his, but all throughout Red Dead Redemption 2, Dutch had been driving the game further and further past the point of no return, all while spouting about having a plan. While Dutch ultimately dies several years later, not even being able to thrash him as Arthur is kind of a downer. Liquid Snake, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Despite his defeat in Metal Gear Solid 1, Liquid Snake returns in the sequel, in ARM form, possessing Revolver Ocelot. While certainly not the strangest plot twist in the franchise, Q Nanomachine, son, it's definitely up there. But even worse is that this combination of two super condescending figures can't even be fought. Did you know that we at Gaming Bolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future, with a comment below.